2026 is around the corner. I want you to make sure you're going into this year. If you're not watching this video before the year, if you're watching this video during the year, then I want you to go into 2026 or prepare for 2026 to be the best year of your life. The year where you actually make the changes, start hitting the gym, being consistent in the gym, start making the kind of money you want to make, start saving the kind of money you want to save, and start living the life that you want to be able to live, over the next few years, whatever the case may be, right? A lot of people don't even believe that they can change their life in 1 year, but believe it or not, you can literally change your life in 6 months. 6 months of deep focus work, right? We're actually grinding, right? It's gonna require a lot of sacrifices, right? And I'm gonna talk about all of that in this video, right? So to make 2026 be the best year of your life is gonna start with sacrifices. All right. So that means no drinking, no smoking, no going out, all the little stuff that you like to do to the fun category, all those things that's on the fun category, you have to bring it down to a minimum. Right? You can't be doing all those things every single time. You can't be excited for summertime so you can go party, drink, and just go out all day, be out all night. You cannot be doing that stuff. You have to make sacrifices because this is the year of growth. This is the year where you actually take out all those liabilities, those things that's not helping you grow, and put them to the side so you can focus on the thing that's actually making you grow. You only have 24 hours in a day. If you go to the club you say, hey, I'm gonna go there for 1 hour, guess what? It's not gonna be 1 hour. You're gonna be there for at least 3 hours, 4 hours, right? They say you're there for 3-4 hours, and then guess what? Traveling back, right? Don't let me get started on you actually go there, you drinking, you smoke, whatever the case may be. Now when you get back, you're gonna be like, you're gonna have brain fog, right? You can't even think straight. You're not gonna be able to focus. You can't focus on the things you're trying to accomplish, right? So you need to make sure you cut all those things out, at least to a very, 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 very minimal amount. You're actually doing those things, right? Say for example, you're the type of person you like to drink every weekend. I cut it out to every other month, right? Or quarterly, right? You like to smoke all the time. Guess what? Cut that out every single day. You're doing every single day. Cut out maybe once a week, eventually once a month, once a quarter, right? And then start using those things that you love to do as rewards, right? One of the easiest ways to cut bad habits, or one of the easiest ways to cut certain things to a minimum, is start using them as reward, right? So it makes you work harder, and then also you get to reward yourself. Say for example, you love going to the club, right? I always tell people, live life doing what you find fun, right? If you love going to parties, that's just the type of person you are, right? That's what you find enjoyment of. I bet. Use that as a reward. I bet I have to read 20 books, right? After I read 20 books, then I can go to a party, right? Or I have to go to the gym consistently for 30 days in a row, and then I can go to a party, right? And then of course, don't just get back to doing it on a daily basis. Do that 1 time, 2 time, whatever case may be, and then bring it down, right? That is the best way to build discipline in certain things. Actually use that thing as a reward, right? So like, I was the kind of person, I love buying things and everything of that sort, and I told myself, okay, I'm not buying anything else until I hit $10,000 a month, my first $10,000 a month. Okay, cool, right? I like doing it for fun stuff. Okay, cool. So after I started making $10,000 a month, after I hit my first 10K a month, then I took a trip. You see what I'm saying? So when you start putting things like that, the things you love to do as rewards, that lets you be able to bring it down and makes you look forward to something, right? If you say for example you want to go for a jog every single day for 30 days in a row, and then you reward yourself with the thing, that is one of the easiest life hacks in order to start accomplishing more things for yourself. Everything you like to do the more disciplined thing now, and then reward yourself after you accomplish those things, right? You start implementing this strategy, right? This habit, you for sure, just this habit alone will absolutely change your life. Absolutely change your life in 2026. Another thing I want you to do is find an accountability partner. This thing right here, this is single-handedly one of the best things I ever implemented into my lifestyle to be able to accelerate to the next level and be able to change my life as well too, right? So I'm going through all the things that's helped me. So these are not just random things I'm telling you guys. These are things that's helped me, right? So find an accountability partner. What an accountability partner is somebody who's going to hold you accountable for the things you're trying to accomplish as well too, right? Say for example, you told yourself you're going to go to the gym consistently every single day, 5 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever that amount is, right? All right, find somebody that's either gonna do it for you or hold you accountable for that thing, right? I mean, not do it for you, do it with you, right? So you can hold each other accountable. Like for example, when I was trying to get into content, I wanted to start posting every single day. So I told my friend, who was also doing content with me, which is where I'm going when I say they can do the person can do it with you. where I'm like, hey, you know, every single day that I miss an upload, I'll pay $25. Now, $25 may not sound like a lot of money, but guess what? I'm trying to post 3 times a day. If I miss an upload, it's $25 per video that I'm missing, or actually $25 for missing a video. Then guess what? Then I have to make sure that I'm staying consistent with everything that I'm doing, right? I cannot stop doing it because of the fact that guess what? If I miss a video, I have to pay them $25, right? Either per video or whatever we set up, right? So say for example, you tell your friend, hey, if I miss a day in the gym, right, I have to pay $25 for every day that I miss in the gym, right? And even that, when I was trying to stay consistent in the gym, what I did was I told my friend, I'm like, hey, every single time I miss the gym, I'll pay you $100. There was definitely days I paid the $100 because I'm like, and then as proof, I had to always either, you know, FaceTime them while I'm there. And it was actually not any, it was a time specifically I had to be at the gym by, right? I had to be at the gym by 5 a.m. when I was trying to push myself to wake up at 5 a.m. So I had to be at the gym by 5:30. Actually, I had to be up by 5 a.m. and of course be at the gym as well too. So I had to send a picture at the gym and everything of that sort, videos at the gym, so I cannot be skipping out on this, whatever case may be. So it's not just, oh, I'm here. No, I had to send proof. And then one day he tried to slack, and we had the same accountability going back and forth, right? Where if he didn't make it to the gym, I'm like, yo, where that money at? You know what I'm saying? And that literally, I'm like, yo, I'm struggling. I remember one time it was crazy. I was rushing to the gym, speeding to the gym, and I ended up getting a ticket. So I ended up having to pay like $100 tickets for actually $150 tickets for speeding to the gym. At that point, I might as well just take in the loss and just, you know, pay the $100, you know. So I ended up regardless still losing, and I was still late to the gym and still had to pay the $100. Actually, no, I didn't have to pay because I sent him a video like, yo, I'm literally getting pulled over by the cops right now. So yeah, but little things like that helped me tremendously every single time I'm trying to accomplish something. When I did that accountability, by the time I was done with accountability, I had over 100,000 followers on TikTok, right? I had over 100,000 followers that I grew for the first one, right? For the first accountability, right? Where I'm like, yo, I had no followers, I had 0 followers, started a fresh account, and I started staying consistent. I'm like, yo, you know, I post, then I go ghost. I post, then I go ghost. This is not specifically when it comes to content. It's whatever you're trying to accomplish, y'all. Whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, having an accountability partner can be one of the best things, can help you tremendously change your life, your situation. All right, so the thing I was trying to stay consistent with specifically for me was, let me make sure I'm recording here actually. Okay, cool. We're recording. All right, the thing I was trying to stay consistent specifically was content, right? Because I'm like, okay, I want to start making money with content, but I need to stay consistent, right? So I went ahead, got my accountability partner. We both stayed consistent, and we both had over 100,000 followers by the time we were done with that accountability. At that point, we're like, okay, we already have 100K. We're good. And we was making like $1,000 for a post. I remember he had got put a retainer to just mention a brand in his videos, 30-second, 60-second videos, and he was getting paid $3,000 a month. And that was good for him to quit his job because he's like, okay. And then I quit my job too. Within 6 months, I quit my job, right, on the 6-month mark. And I remember I had my first 10K month on like my 7th month. My 7th month, I hit my first 10K month, right? So 7 months in, I was making $10,000 per month. And then I think my 8th month or something like that. It's a little woozy. I don't remember. But on my 8th month or my 7th month, one of those, I hit $30,000 in a single month. I can pay like $1,000, $2,000, $2,500 for a single 30-second to 60-second post, right? And this would have never happened if I didn't have that accountability. It seems something so small, but 100% without a shadow of a doubt, I would not even be here right now if I did not start that accountability system. It helped me so much, absolutely helped me stay consistent, because I'm like, yo, I know I need to do content, but I'm not staying consistent. So just literally paying a $25 fee, essentially, if I was to miss an upload, helped me make hundreds of thousands of dollars and even millions of dollars, because if we want to talk about how much money I've made over, you know, the lifespan of me actually doing content, millions of dollars, right? And just from simply having an accountability partner. Of course, it came with all the things I'm talking about, of course, to reward myself. All these small little things is going to absolutely change your life. So one thing, once again, the first thing is make sure you reward yourself with your likes, the things you love to do. Start rewarding yourself with those things instead of doing them on a regular basis. The second thing is get an accountability partner to hold you accountable and actually accomplishing your goals. The next thing you're going to do is make sure you set a beginning of the year vision board, right? Vision board, beginning of the year vision board. Start writing down the things I want you to print out pictures of all the things you want to accomplish, and then write on the back of them a specific time. I will accomplish this by this, right? Write with your actual hand, because when you write with your hand, you're able to manifest things as the highest frequency, right? So make sure you write it down on the back and then slap it on a vision board. Go get a cardboard, and then slap it on there, glue it, tape it, whatever you want to do, slap it on there, and then start doing that as well too. Vision board is one of the most beneficial things you can have in your life to accomplish your goals and to change your life, right? I remember I've had vision boards when I was doing this. When I was trying to drive my dream car, I went and test drove the dream car, and then I took a picture of that car and I slapped it on my wall as well too, right? When I was trying to accomplish it within a little bit of over a year, I was able to buy that car. It was $100,000 car, and I was trying to get that. And by the time I bought that car, I was making $50,000 a month profit. When I was 22 years old, y'all, right? And I'm telling you, like, vision board, that's also another thing I want you to start. Make sure you incorporate set vision boards. If that's something you're already doing, then let's move on to the next thing. So vision boards. The next thing is envelop yourself into the world and the things you're trying to accomplish. Meaning, for example, if there's specific things you're trying to accomplish, like fitness goals, right? Print out a copy or the what you want. Make an AI version of yourself, even, for what I care, right? Get an AI version or a picture of the thing you're trying to accomplish and put it on your wall. I don't care how tacky it looks. Do you care about looking tacky, or do you care about actually accomplishing that thing? And then get a bunch of canvases. I want you to get canvases of the things you're trying to accomplish, right? So you can go on Etsy, search up the canvas of the specific thing, or go on Google and search up canvas afterwards of the thing you're trying to accomplish, right? So you can, even if it was more motivational things, just search up motivational quotes like, I will be successful, I will do this, I will do that. What I did was I went to Ross and I bought things like that, right? So if you don't know Ross Dress for Less, I went to Ross and Burlington and I bought a bunch of canvases of things I was trying to accomplish. Even now, they're literally off on my wall right here. I can still read it. Wake up, hustle, repeat. Wake up with determination, with one thing in mind: to be successful, to make it, to see progress, to get closer to our goals. Because the difference between our dreams and your I can't really see it. The difference between your dreams and your reality shortens the more you hustle and grind. I can't see all of that, right? It's a little dark over here, right? But literally, I have these on my walls, right? I have a bunch of motivational stuff. Wake up, hustle, repeat, all these things, a bunch of different things, and I'll just wake up, I'll read it, and it'll always keep me in that flow state. It'll always keep me in that state of mind, like, I'm gonna get it, and then it made me delusional to the point where I'm like, I don't even see a future of me not accomplishing the things I'm trying to accomplish. It did not exist, right? And if you're trying to accomplish a specific future, you're trying to have a specific timeline, a specific like sequence of accomplishments, right? Or things you're trying to accomplish in your life. What better way to manifest those things than to envelop your room with those things? The place where you probably spend the most time of your day in, right? In your room. I'm always in my room. The place where you wake up to, where you sleep at every night, right? Guess what? The place where you lay your head, right? Where you sit, watch TV. Guess what? These things are all around. I literally just had things slapped on my wall. When I was trying to get my real estate license, I slapped on my wall. All these things, I would slap it on my wall that I will accomplish them. And I see it every single day. And if I did it, if I wake up and if I saw it, and I am not being productive that day, I get sad. And guess what, y'all? I'm here, and it feels so good. And I want to help you guys accomplish those things too. Because when you get there, when you have the freedom to do what you want, is the best feeling ever. I watched this show called One Piece, and the main character strives for freedom. He wants to become the king of the pirates because it means absolute freedom. And I'm like, I kind of want, a version of that too. I want freedom. I want financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. And now I've been able to get to those positions because of the fact that I actually stay consistent. I execute on these things I'm telling you guys, and I don't want to overwhelm you because I can talk about so many different things, but I'm not even gonna do that. Just these are some key factors, some key things that help me in life. Because if I talk about do this, a lot of people not even gonna do all of them, right? Just do these 4 things, right? Reward yourself when you actually deserve it, right? get an accountability partner, envelop your room with it, and set up a vision board, right? Do those 4 things. You're going to absolutely change your life in 2026. I guarantee it. And every year after that, I guarantee it. You actually stay consistent. You do what I'm saying. And that's the biggest thing, too. The cherry on top, stay consistent, right? But the accountability partner is going to help you stay consistent, right? Having it enveloped in your world is going to help you stay consistent, right? So, y'all, like I said, I have so much information to give y'all, but just execute on these things. And let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be executing this in 2026, or you're going to stay in the same exact position that you are and, have no change. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one.